Alrighty guys, continuing on with the amazing content here for the 7th year anniversary, we are going to be going ahead and taking on the new stage of the Infinite Dragon, not Infinite Dragon Ball history, my bad, of Dokkan Boss Rush. So this is Dokkan Boss Rush 14, it gives you 35 Dragon Stones when you go ahead and complete it. We're just going to go ahead and hop right in here. Again, we're going to be running the Pure Saiyan team, of course led by STR Super Vegeta. This team should absolutely mollywop this event. There should be absolutely no difficulty whatsoever. So, damn dude, 100k defense is pretty good considering the fact that this Vegeta is going to be getting 50% when Bardock hits him, and then another 50% on his super attack, which is on it. Okay, well, he gave us the 3 dodge there. Jesus, man, dude, the one time I'm trying to show off Super Vegeta. Well, I mean, he did show off right there. He crit and he stunned him. Is the one time he decides to go ahead and unleash that very potent 3 dodge. Anyways, we have LR God Goku here, another fantastic unit. Again, I'm still a really big fan of LR God Goku. In my opinion, he's probably one of the most underrated units in this game. We also have him alongside Kale and Caulifla. Again, Kale and Caulifla, probably still the best long event unit ever that Dokkan has created. Like, there has not been another unit that can do what Kale and Caulifla can do based off of just sheer additionals and like super attack power. Because, dude, Kale and Caulifla, you saw them do 2 normal attacks right there. I mean, it would have been 2 super attacks, but I didn't give them enough ki. So that's 2 normal attacks they've done. And one super attack that would have been 2, but you know, as I said, I didn't give them enough orbs to give them their full 12 key super attack. But again, man, like Kale and Caulifla, like the amount of additionals and the amount of supers that they do is just absolutely ridiculous. And then of course we have Gogeta along on the team, and I mean, he's pretty self-explanatory why he's on the team. Gogeta's just Gogeta. And then we also have this Goku right here, who's actually giving 30% attack and defense to the whole rotation, boosting everyone's attack and making Super Vegeta look even better. Yeah, dude, this team is ridiculous. The Pure Saiyans team is just by far and away the best team in the entire game. Okay, so thankfully Vegeta didn't dodge there. 4.7 million, and again, this is a guaranteed crit too, by the way. So the amount of damage he's doing, yeah, dude, he just absolutely one-shot Bardock. This is abuse. Can this technically count as abuse? Probably. Because, okay, I mean, if you guys can hear a car horn going off behind me, I do apologize about that. It's because, the people that I live nearby just decide to not address the fact that their car is honking, and, you know, they're just letting it go off and off. So that's pretty fun. But anyways, back to the actual thing. Okay, thank God, someone actually turned off their car alarm. That's, again, finally. But yeah, man, again, Dokkan Boss Rush, again, easily one of the best things Dokkan has implemented into the game, because again, Dokkan Boss Rush basically allows you to like get free Dragon Stones. It's amazing. Like, I love the fact that Dokkan's like, you know what, we're gonna introduce a mechanic in the game, Boss Rush. You basically get free Dragon Stones. Here you go. And we got another stage for the anniversary, and there we go. Just free 35 stones, essentially. I mean, it's not going to be free 35 if you're like a newer player, but I mean, essentially it's like basically a free 35 for everyone else. There's no difficulty at all in this mode. Like, Boss Rush is so very easy. Okay, we got a ton of active skills here. I'm actually going to go ahead and play Vegeta's, because I actually really want to see what Vegeta's can do. So there we go. Go ahead and give Vegeta's active skill right here. This is a massive attack buff to Vegeta, by the way, too. And that car line is going on. Oh, lovely. Apologize for that, boys. That goddamn car alarm, dude, I swear. But anyways, we're not going to go ahead and transform with Gogeta. I'm actually going to save that for probably the next fight. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and see Super Vegeta just absolutely lay down the pain here and demolish this Bardock. So, yeah, 6.4 million. guaranteed crit and stun. So, yeah, pretty good. Goodbye. You can absolutely get destroyed, man. Oh, dude, I didn't even check the phases of the fight. So it's God, Goku, Trunks and Goten, Majin Buu, and Caulifla. That doesn't seem too bad. That actually seems rather easy, dare I say. But nonetheless, we forge on in this pathetically easy boss rush, dude. Again, boss rush at this point has never really hit a mark where it's difficult. And I honestly think, like I said before, it's just a free 35 stones that they give us every single time to do it. Because, again, in no point in time did I do I think that even the game creators were like, okay, boss rush, how do we make it difficult? They're just like, screw it, and just give them the stones. Let them work for it. Do a little, basically just do like a couple of Dokkan events. That's literally all boss rush is at this point, man. They're just straight up Dokkan events that you have to do over and over again. But I just love it though. It's still so fun. The fact that you get to use like, you know, some goofy teams. I mean, obviously the Pure Saiyans isn't a goofy team, but I could have brought in like a completely random team, and I still would have had a blast doing this event. Because that's actually something I really love doing, is just bringing the most random units and the most random teams to do certain events. Like, it's so fun, and I think that's probably one of Dokkan's most underrated sides, is just the sheer amount of just like creativity you can have with teams. Obviously, it kind of sucks now that, you know, a lot of the units are really specific when they're with their category teams, but I mean, hopefully they start introducing like some all types leader stuff would be really, really cool in my opinion. Like seeing a Dokkan Fest that's like all types, 3 key, and like 150% to stats would be so cool. Because then you could just build the team in a way that you want. Like, that's like completely up to you. Honestly, I think that should be what the new LRs do. Like, they should lead literally just all types, 3 key and 170% stats. You know, I mean, is that a huge stretch? Yeah, but for me, it's like, just go creative, man. Just be creative, go for it. Who cares, man? Just make them disgustingly broken. Like, that's what I want to see from the LRs. And honestly, I'm probably on Team Super Saiyan God, if I'm being completely honest with you. I am for the God Boys is what I am for. I am for them. I know a lot of people are looking forward to actually the Super Saiyan 4s. Again, is what I've been seeing a lot of people talk about on Twitter, is, you know, they're really hyped for them. But for me, it's all about that Super Saiyan God transformation. I absolutely adore that transformation. It's probably one of the most underrated transformations in the entire game, the Super Saiyan God transformation. I just really hate how they kind of just like glossed over it. They were just like, okay, this is Super Saiyan God, now this is Super Saiyan Blue. And then all they do is spam Super Saiyan Blue, which I understand. Obviously, they're going to spam, you know, the stronger version of their forms. But for me, it's like, I kind of hope also that not only in the anime and the future manga that they introduce more of a Super Saiyan God transformation, because for the Moro arc, a little bit of spoilers here. You guys can like skip past this, but Vegeta does fight Moro in Super Saiyan God, which is something that I really, really loved when I saw that, because it's like, finally, you know, Super Saiyan God is getting some more, you know, screen time, not only in the manga, but eventually, you know, when the Dragon Ball Super anime returns, because I assume they're gonna like go back to the Dragon Ball Super anime. Like, there's no way they're gonna go like without doing an anime for Dragon Ball again, because Dragon Ball just makes them too much money. In fact, dude, like, Dragon Ball still makes, I think, Bandai and Toei the most money out of all of anime, and they don't even have a show currently going on. I mean, we do have the movie that's coming out, which is, again, going to be super, super hype for Dokkan, because when the movie comes out, you best believe they're going to be releasing tons and tons of units. And honestly, in the movie, I hope Gohan, like, mixes the Super Saiyan God transformation with, like, maybe his ultimate Gohan form. You know, something just completely out of the blue, and just something we just would not expect. Like, that would be so dope. Now, I know a lot of people have actually been saying that they want to see Gohan get Super Saiyan God, but for me, it's like, I kind of want them to kind of like mix it, you know? To kind of like Like have Gohan be like, oh, I'm gonna intertwine my heritage with my own power, and just kind of like weave that in between to create like maybe the ultimate Super Saiyan God or something like that. You know, just something really weird and out of the box would be so cool to see. Because again, man, like Dragon Ball has just such an infinite number of things that they could do. Like Dragon Ball Heroes has taught us that, like Dokkan and Legends and Dragon Ball just in general can just do the most wacky and quirky transformations ever. Like, it's gonna be a blast to see that on the big screen. It's gonna be so cool. But yeah, man, I just hope they do it justice. I really do. I really do. Especially Gohan too, because again, a lot of people are like super mega Gohan fans. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Gohan as many people are. Like, I like Gohan, but I mean, they better do him justice, because it's been a while since we've seen Gohan in like a mega hype scenario. Like in the manga, at least for Dragon Ball, like there was a portion of the manga where he was fighting Kefla, like Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, which again really shows the level of power that he has, you know, fighting a fusion by himself. But of course they never really included that in the anime. It was UI signed Goku that was fighting him, which again, I mean I didn't mind. It was a dope fight, but I kind of did wish that they would have made it, you know, like how the manga had it and had Gohan fight him, because just imagine that. Just like imagine the Kale and Kali or the Kefla fight, but instead of UI signed Goku, it's Gohan. Like that, in my opinion, probably would have broken the internet. Like I know Kefla, I think versus UI signed did make. I mean, I don't think it broke the internet, but I do know that it was like very like sought and like watched. But dude, again, I would have loved to see Gohan in like in that position instead. It would have been so dope. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about here, because I mean, say what you will about Boss Rush being easy, but it's actually kind of long, I'm not gonna lie. Boss Rush does tend to drag on a little bit here. Especially, you know, when you have like, what, 5 to 6 bosses, and each of them have like 4 stages in each. Like, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do for Boss Rush, man. Alright. So he de-transformed at least. Yep, you're dead. See, I know I said I was gonna transform into Gogeta, but again, dude, in terms of time constraints, I don't want to make this too long either. I don't want to make this longer than it has to. And Gotenks, for some reason, just wants to spam 5 billion attacks in the first slot, because that's always fun. Oh, dude, God Goku, though, just dodging and dodging and dodging, though. That's pretty good. Dokkan. And by the way, dude, I cannot wait for the live stream tonight. Like, it starts at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because, again, I'm on the Pacific Coast. For Eastern people, it's going to be 11 p.m. So, I will be streaming that event. I will absolutely be doing that. So, all I can say is just watch out, because I will be streaming that baby. We will absolutely be both on YouTube and Twitch streaming the event, because they're going to be dropping the animations, I hope, during that live stream. There is no way in hell they're not going to go that live stream without showing us the animations. And just the teaser alone, and like in the trailer, like them powering up and like very clearly transforming, like it was really something to behold. Like, Dokkan just keeps killing it with the animations, man. Like, there's really no other way of saying it. Dokkan is just going up, 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 and up. And literally anybody who says Dokkan is dying, they clearly didn't see what happened when the Super Saiyan 4s were revealed. Twitter lost its mind. Dokkan was literally trending for actually quite a bit. I think it was yesterday when we actually had the anniversary start, and it was so bad that you actually couldn't log into the game. Like, it was that bad in terms of like people just logging into just JP Dokkan. Again, this is just the Japanese version. Like, we're not even counting the global version, which, to put it into perspective, if the Japanese player base by themselves were able to like crash the game, because Dokkan went into an emergency maintenance, like they were able to crash the game by themselves, the Japanese player base, imagine how it's gonna be for the global player base when we have so many other countries and so many other nations that also play this game. It is gonna be a bloodbath to get into the game. Like, when it comes out on global, I don't even think I'm gonna try to play the anniversary right as it drops. I'm just gonna do what I did yesterday and just call it a night and then go to sleep and then wake up and then do it again. Because again, I did it. I was gonna do it, like immediately start pumping out the videos for it, but I legit couldn't even log in. I just could not get in. Dokkan was just so overrun that there was nothing I could do. I was just sitting there looking at my phone for like, I think it was like 10-15 minutes, and I called it. I was like, nah, dude, they're not gonna, there's no way I'm getting in. Like, I would love to, but there's no way. There's too many people trying to get in right now and start the celebration. Which I've actually heard a lot of people were kind of like disappointed when they saw the celebration details because there wasn't a lot of easy A's. Which, I mean, I can understand if, you know, people were a little disappointed that there was no easy A, but again, in my opinion, I think they're probably going to save like all the easy A's for maybe part 2 and potentially part 3. Because what I could see them doing is is what they did last year, or maybe even change it. Because what I would like to see in a perfect world is for the part 2, have like, again, the T-War or the Dokkan Fest T-War Easy A's. So say for example they Easy A the transforming full power Broly from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie and the transforming Gogeta, and then the Easy A also Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and physical Omega Shenron. I could see them doing that for part 2, like easying all 4 of those T-Wars. That would be pretty cool. But at the same time, I really don't think they're gonna do that. Because again, because it's like Gogeta and it's the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie together, what I could see them doing is maybe not all 4 Easy A's, because again, that's kind of excessive. What I could see them doing is maybe doing Tech Gogeta and like the AGL transforming Gogeta, you know? Because I could see them doing that in terms of the Easy A's. Now, for part 3, I think that's when they would probably Easy A and LR. And for the LR, it's kind of up in the air. Obviously, they would want to do an LR that's in conjunction with the celebration, like they did for the 6th year anniversary, but in terms of like the older LRs, I really don't see a connection to any of the current units that the LRs could, you know, Easy A to, because there is no really, like, I mean, they could do LR Baby. I mean, he is GT, but again, I don't really see them doing Baby. I think they would rather do a different unit than Baby. So yeah, it's honestly kind of weird what they would do in terms of Easy A's. Like, they could just like completely like randomly select a unit to get Easy A'd, because I mean, I think they're probably gonna end up doing that anyways. But yeah, it's gonna be like, I mean, like I said, interesting to see what they decide to go with, because again, there's a lot of potential for the Easy A's. A lot of people are asking for Gogeta Blue, the you know, the T-War, to go ahead and get an Easy A, which I can absolutely see them doing. Another fan favorite has been the 3-year anniversary units. Go ahead and Easy A them. Now that would be something I would be absolutely down for. Like, that would be really, really cool if they did. Because, I mean, yeah, dude, because the 30-year anniversary units, they're still solid to this day. Like, it's not like they're terrible, but at the same time, it's not like they're spectacular. Like, they've aged at this point. They're like old. They're literally old boys at this point. They're not doing as well as they were back in the day. I mean, they still are pretty useful in you know, long events. You know, they still have their versatility, but man, do they get killed. If you don't transform them into their Vegeta and Gogeta forms respectively, I mean, they get hit pretty hard. I know this from experience. I took him into the Legendary Vegeta event for a run. Didn't go well. Did not go well. They really did get absolutely mollywopped. I mean, they couldn't tank a super attack in their transform states, but against normal attacks, they were pretty much fine. That's, again, the only downside to them is really they're just not built anymore for like long events. They were when they initially released, because like 150k plus back then was like having 300k defense now, it was like you could tank literally everything. But as you guys know, power creep is a thing, and you need to have like 200k, like 250k defense and more to really be called an absolute GOAT in this game in terms of defense. So I did say we're gonna do Gogeta, and I am gonna keep my promise here. So here we go. Okay, so, oh, damn it! If the super attack was after, we could have nullified it, but unfortunately, the super attack is right now, and we're not going to be able to nullify it. See, that's my only issue with Gogeta in terms of his super attack nullification, is that you have to super attack the unit first, which in Gogeta's case is not really going to work out too well, considering the fact that Kefla is dead. She is very, very much dead. Dead to rights, so as much as I would have loved to see Gogeta go ahead and do that beautiful super attack counter, but it's just not going to be it. It's not it, Chief. Because Kefla, you're dead. And this event is beaten. Boss Rush 14 destroyed. Dragon Stones are mine. Do I have a lot of stones? Yes, I have 726. Again, that's quite a bit of stones. I've been saving them up, and we're going to have, hopefully, by the time the banners drop, at least 750 stones, so I can do some moderate amount of summons on the banners. So, again, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. You guys can let me know what you guys think of the new Boss Rush. Again, I don't really see it being too hard. I mean, not seeing it too hard. I mean, it really wasn't too hard at all. It's literally just the Dokkan events, but in a longer format. So yeah, like I said, that is going to do it for today's video. Make sure to check out my live stream both on YouTube and Twitch. I do have the link to my Twitch in the description if you want to go ahead and check it out there. Again, it's going to be at 8 o'clock. So set your timer, set your calendars. It's going to be today, 8 o'clock. So yeah. Anyways, peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.